Everything in this video can be found on a public domain. The full disclaimer is down below.
Hey, welcome back to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Lots of love and many blessings your way. Prince William looks so handsome in his uniform. He helped celebrate 100 years of the Royal Australian Air Force. It really breaks my heart for him because when you look deep into his face, you can see all sorts of pain. He still has to carry on his duties as the future king. Meanwhile, Harry's scooting around the beach playing with his dog. Surely he'd be at work at one of those two jobs, you would think, right? So allegedly he's been really trying hard to communicate with his brother. He's been trying to contact William. Emails, calling his people, trying to call him directly. There's something in Harry's face that just doesn't, I don't know what it is. What do you guys think it is? Is he dipping tobacco now? Look at his bottom lip. Either way, truth be told, I don't think Harry's in a good mental space either. I think he knows he messed up big, but he continues to hound after William. Really sad part about it is William said this has been the worst period of his life since the death of his mama. It's really sad because he's truly mourning the loss of his brother. And I'm sure he would love nothing more than to have a civil conversation with Harry. But here's the problem, y'all. He has no trust for Harry. He absolutely refuses to speak to him at any time due to the fact that Harry had Meghan leak everything in their conversation out to Gayle King. He's really afraid that everything he talks to Harry about going forward from this point on will just go right back to Gayle and be spread all over the world through her morning program. Now, the Queen would love nothing more than they have a relationship again, to come back together and discuss things as brothers should. And here's what happened as a result. William has all the respect in the world for his grandmother, as we all know. We can see that. His actions speak volumes in that regard. This is one of the very few times he has overridden anything she has said, suggested, or asked for. He wants to simmer down. He doesn't want anything to do with Harry at this time. In fact, he wants to go ahead with a tell-all, and the Queen forbids it. And he's super frustrated. He said it will happen, whether he's a prince when it does, or a king. It will happen. Now it's been discovered that Meghan had all of these tell-alls, these documentaries, and these future books in the works, even before an engagement ring was ever put on her finger. She spoke to two separate magazines even while she was freshly dating Harry. In one of those articles, she admitted that she was going to go ahead with her story once joining the royal family. If she was freshly new to the relationship with Harry, what made her think in her mind she was going to be a part of the royal family at that point? Here's where it gets really shady. This morning I received an email from somebody that would like to remain anonymous. During her boating days, she met all sorts of folks, many of them with a colorful background. And during the same time period, you guys, she ran into J.E. and his girlfriend, and it opened a lot of doors for her to a lot of different people. And Prince A was one of them. She supposedly has a lot of info on A, and she and Harry both are using it to their benefit. That makes total sense to me. I can absolutely see that. And this worries the Queen, and A is quite a favorite with the Queen. She still continues to protect him with $750,000 worth of royal security every year. Knowing this information, the Oprah interview is now certain parts of it starting to make sense to me. The bit where she was talking about they'll go out of their way and put their neck out on the line for this family member, but they won't for us. They won't do the same thing for us. That family member had to step back, but he still continues to receive this royal security. Now, when she said that in the Oprah interview, I remember thinking to myself, well, listen, girl, y'all chose to leave that family. They didn't kick you out. You chose to leave, so the security is your problem. If you'll go back and look at that bit in the interview, you'll see that she was really talking to the royal family, showing them, hey, look, I've got the upper hand here. And we all know that GM, the girlfriend of J.E., is starting to sing like a canary. And we all know that is freaking the Queen completely out. The Queen really, really has quite a soft spot for Andy. And she's proven that she'll do anything and go out of her way to protect him. She called CNN and absolutely threatened them at one point. The information in this email, it goes right back to Megan's past and what she knows. And I've always thought this, I know you have too, because we've talked about it an awful lot. Speaking of threats and getting back to the brothers, now William has suggested that they go after HARPO Productions. I've heard that they've already sent a letter of cease and desist to both Gayle and Oprah, but Gayle continues to talk about things. In fact, she was dogging down the Commonwealth just 3 or 4 days ago. Gayle doesn't seem to feel a bit worried or concerned, not one bit. And I'm pretty sure it's due to the fact that Megan has shared what she has stockpiled against them with both Gayle and Oprah. William wants to go after HARPO Productions and CBS. Oprah's already being pegged as untrustworthy, not a good journalist. I mean, she's being hit from all sides. I think once that happens, either all hell's going to break loose and Meghan and Harry are going to totally spill everything, or they're going to shut their mouths and go quiet. Either way, I'm curious to see what happens next. I thank you so much for being here and watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all please stay safe and be blessed.